Today's topic is the online medicine prescription. Okay, so this is to wave off the fraud. Not actually fraud. Actually, the patients are quite unaware and quite rampantly they take in any medicines. They just go and buy whatever medicines from medicine stores, which is actually might be harmful for them. So it's to regulate that, more of a regulation. And those companies which are selling the drugs online now, like Netmeds or 1mg, they can implement it because they're already in this field. So this is the idea on a broad term. Let me describe it. We have an app, okay, where there are a list of medicines, all the medicines, okay, just like in Netmeds or you have in 1mg. Now on the patient, on the doctor's mobile phone, or say on his desk, there will be a screen, touch screen, where he will he didn't remember any brand names, okay, anymore. He just need to remember the proprietary names or the generic names, and he will just type in that, okay, and the list of all the drugs from different pharmaceutical companies with different prices of different brand names will be displayed, and he can choose anyone from his account because he will be logged in through that account, through his account. And because he is a registered medical practitioner, he will have a registered medical practitioner number. So only with that number, with that certification, if you log in, you can actually choose the medicines, okay, and send it to your patient's account. Okay, last time in the last video I talked about a health app, so you can include it there as well. So right into that app you can send to your patients. So all the drugs and whatever the drugs he is taking and all will be listed in one repository, one in one place only, so the doctor can review whatever. If the patient changes the doctor, he can see all the medicines whatever he has taken on and all. And once he sends it to his account, showing that because the doctor has chosen and sent, he didn't need a hard copy of the prescription. He doesn't need to carry it. He can either purchase those particular medicines online through that app, right from the app, or can go to any medicine store and buy those medicines. So this system will make it more strict, so that patients cannot just accept the OTC drugs, over-the-counter drugs, except those all those drugs which are prescription, which needs prescription. You will see those medicine or tablets, and behind them there will be a red line, okay, a red line. All those medicines should be given only by a doctor's prescription, but that doesn't happen actually in India. To regulate that and to regulate the rampant use of antibiotics especially, I want this system to be in place. Okay, this will give the doctors more ease, because they don't have to remember so much of medicines. Plus those MRs, medicine representatives, that come into the doctor's chambers and show them the medicine names so that they remember in a flash. I remember an incident that here there's a medicine specialist here, quite old and a respected teacher of ours. So he was there seeing patients continuously. There's a lot of patients who are coming, and he's very busy. And right in there, the MR, the medicine representatives are coming and showing them flashcards one by one or through tabs, that sir, this is our new medicine from the company, sir, this is the name, remember the name and all. So it was really funny, but I really have to salute the patience of that doctor. He didn't utter a word, and they kept all the sample medicines there and went away. So even that can be eased out, because through the app, because there's a doctor is having his own account, you can directly send him to that account online that okay, these are the new medicines from these particular pharmaceutical companies. And it will be more, it will be like a fair field for all pharmaceutical companies to play. It won't be like who has the money or power, he will have like more marketing, and it will carve down a lot of fraudulent practices going on in the medical field, and it will make the lives of patients easier, doctors easier, will make things more regulated and systematic. So see what's your suggestions. Definitely comment your suggestions, and now let's go to the whiteboard presentation. Okay, so this topic actually touches about the a system given to both the doctors and the patients, where you don't have to depend on physical prescriptions. Okay, for example, okay, sorry. There will be, for example, say 2 mobile phones, and one with the patient, one with the doctors. This is the idea that I'm explaining. And here the doctors, they will log in with their Indian medical graduate that they have, the doctor's license number. They will log in with that into the app. So once they do that, they have the ability, or they have the option to choose the medicines. They don't have to remember all the brand names of the medicines. They just have to choose the medicines. They just have to do the diagnosis, and kind of remember only the proprietary or the generic name of the medicines, and all the list of the medicines of different companies will be listed here, and they only have to choose and like swipe it. Okay, send it to the account of the patient. Okay, that also would be linked, but he can only buy those drugs which are permissible as OTT drugs, that is over the counter, OTC drugs, over the counter drugs, not those drugs which are to be given only by prescription, or which are scheduled X or H, or RX drugs, or any drug that will have a red line on it. So once it comes to the patient's mobile phone, he can just go with this and show to any medicine store, and he does not need a physical prescription, and he can buy it, okay, without any problem. Also he can buy it online, delivered to his home. Now the benefit of this whole system is that the rampant use of medicines that is done by our patients, that will be decreased, and that will be under regulation. It will be highly regulated, and this concept can be actually merged with the app that I have said in the previous video. Okay, this is just an extension or a completely new thing, and those companies like Netmeds, okay, that are currently here in our market, and 1mg, they can actually implement it right now, because they already have everything from medicines to delivery persons to doctors related. They just have to put this in their systems, and I think this thing will do a lot good, and further improvements can also be done slowly to aid both the doctors and the patients. So hope you like it, and do tell me that whether it's going on well or not, this kind of whiteboard presentation. And also, are my videos being quite interactive, interactive enough or not, or am I still, because I'm not that good at stage or talking or facing people, so that might be showing up in the camera. So I'm hopeful that you are liking it enough and do put your suggestions in the comments. So now let's move to the PPT. So this is the PPT of the online medicine prescription. So let's jump into it. So these are the problems. I have already talked about it in the video. These are the solution actually to make an app which both the doctors and the patients can use, and it will be the most power will be given to the doctor, so that if they have allowed or have transferred the medicines to the account of the patients, only then they can buy it. So it will completely stop the rampant and illegal, you can say, use of or buying of medicines that the patients do. Like normally antibiotics, they don't actually, those should only be given with prescriptions, but in India generally they are bought without them. Next we go to the revenue model. It's very simple through the medicines, and you can also show ads and all and discounts So it's very simple. The revenue model is not a big deal. Expansion, okay, video consultation, online video consultation, directly or passively. Like you will send a small video describing, and they will send you, like, if you're not available or one-to-one conversation is not possible through chats or something, you can directly consult a doctor at the time of need, any time of the day. That can be done at the second phase. It is already being done right now with the apps like M Fine and all. So that's it. Thank you.